Please welcome to the stage, Shantanu Narayen.
It's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give again.
Good morning. Welcome to MAX 2019. With over 15,000 of you here in LA and thousands more watching online, we're part of the biggest MAX ever. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for making MAX a movement. MAX is the opportunity for us to connect as a community, to celebrate innovation, to be inspired by each other's ideas, and to take creativity to the next level. It's about creating the future, and it's also about celebrating where we've been. We recently celebrated the 20th anniversary of InDesign. Yeah. While I love all our products, InDesign is particularly special to me because it's the first major product that I worked on when I joined Adobe over 20 years ago. Our vision was to build a new product with a flexible architecture to make it the design platform for an entire generation. And we succeeded in providing unprecedented control for layout, for typography, including a revolutionary vertical text layout engine codenamed Hotaka, made specifically for Japan. InDesign gave publishers and designers the freedom to create in ways that seemed impossible, and even today, it is a digital publishing powerhouse. Looking around the corner and delivering the best products to fill unmet needs, it was what we've always aimed to do. When we launched Creative Cloud, our vision was to completely reimagine the creative process, providing new capabilities continuously and enabling you to create wherever inspiration strikes. We've delivered thousands of updates to our flagship applications, launched new products like Adobe XD, and integrated services such as Adobe Stock, Photoshop brushes, as well as Adobe Fonts. We've taken a radical new approach to delivering products across multiple devices. And Lightroom, a product designed by a photographer for photographers, is now a multi-surface system. We've reimagined the role of mobile devices in creativity and delivered products like Adobe Scan, which is truly intelligent PDF creation for the mobile era. And I'm always blown away when I see Fresco in action, making drawing and painting come to life on a tablet. Finally, the ability to draw with a stylus rather than a mouse. But we aren't resting on our laurels. Today is all about sharing with you the next generation of innovation that's coming from Adobe. Our mission is simple and powerful. We want to change the world through digital experiences. And it is this purpose that has guided everything that we do for over 3 decades. With Creative Cloud, we're unleashing creativity, giving anyone, anywhere, the tools to express themselves. With Adobe Document Cloud, we're accelerating document productivity, enabling people and organizations to collaborate and transact business with PDFs. And with Adobe Experience Cloud, we are powering digital businesses of all sizes, helping them design and deliver engaging customer experiences. All of Adobe's 22,000 employees have a singular focus on empowering everyone to create experiences that inspire, transform industries, and move the world forward. I truly believe that we're in the golden age of creativity. Storytelling has never been more rich, thanks to the innate desire to communicate and the power that we have today with digital technology. It is the foundation of arts, of culture. It's critical to education and entertainment, and it powers societal change as well as drives economic progress and breakthroughs. Because it doesn't matter if you're a designer, an engineer, a student, or a business owner. Creativity today is a fundamental skill. And at the core, creativity is actually all about making emotional connections. Digital literacy helps students see things in a whole new light. And educators in the US realized that students were struggling to connect to Shakespeare. So the Royal Shakespeare Company and 5 artists, including Octavia, one of our Adobe Creative residents, set out to change that. They're reimagining Shakespeare for the 21st century by transposing iconic scenes from Romeo and Juliet and Macbeth into the modern day, using photos, animation, and drawings, ensuring that the profound works of literature remain relevant and cherished by the next generation. Creativity today is education. Film connects us through powerful stories that transcend time, place, and culture. The Sky is Pink, directed by Shonali Bose, is one such story. Based on a true story, this beautiful and bittersweet epic tells the tale of a devoted couple seen through the eyes of their teenage daughter with pulmonary fibrosis. The Sky is Pink unites us in universal truths about life, love, and loss. Creativity today is entertainment. The power of imaging drives us to discover new frontiers. We have scientists and astronauts at NASA using Photoshop and Lightroom to translate grayscale data into images that allow our human eye to see the wonders of the universe. And Christina Cook, who was part of NASA's first ever all-female spacewalk, is helping us experience space and inspiring a new generation of creators and astronauts within our atmosphere and beyond. Photoshop truly is everywhere, even in outer space. And creativity today is exploration. The impact of design, though, extends far beyond aesthetics. It can change lives. Limitless Solutions is a nonprofit that brings together students from the design and engineering departments at the University of Central Florida to create custom bionic arms. These aren't generic prosthetics. They're works of art customized to each child's personality through designs like Iron Man and floral blooms that are made to make the kids feel like superheroes. Limitless unites art and science to address a real-world need, adding a bit of joy and beauty to the process. Creativity is definitely empowering. The common theme in all these stories for us is amazing things happen at the intersection of imagination and technology. And as I think about Adobe's role in shaping the coming decades of creativity, there are a few themes that guide our vision. We need to empower all voices, from creative professionals to students, astronauts to office workers. We need to make accessible the power of rich media so anyone can tell their story. At Max, you'll be seeing updates to all our flagship applications, new products that seamlessly blend across devices, as well as a glimpse of what our product teams are working on in the labs, so that we can continue to reimagine the creative experience for everyone. We're pushing the boundaries of technology to give you new ways to express your vision. Voice, AR, VR, 3D, animation, video, Photoshop, illustration, screen design. We're innovating to make the world your canvas. We're accelerating productivity for both individuals as well as teams, because we know that creators don't work in isolation, and the creative process involves multiple people across an organization: developers, designers, marketers, and even all of you as end users. We want you to be more productive, and with assets now automatically stored in the cloud, you can create and collaborate wherever inspiration strikes. And we're putting Adobe Magic to work through Sensei. We're harnessing the power of hundreds of millions of assets that you're creating through our applications and learning from the millions of users who use our product every day to power our machine learning and artificial intelligence, helping you work faster and streamline your process more than ever before. AI is fundamentally transforming computing in powerful ways, and we see its potential to amplify human creativity, not replace it. As a company, we're also guided by our core principles of responsibility, transparency, and accountability to enable the thoughtful deployment of this technology in our products and understand the impact that they have on society. But more than technology, the real reason for this gathering is our commitment to the movement. To me, one of the really beautiful things about Creative Cloud is that it has enabled us to have an ongoing relationship with all of you. And it's your engagement and passion that's helped shape our product vision. Your participation is invaluable to this product innovation, so thank you. And it's cool to see how each one of you is also teaching and inspiring other people through your active engagement on Behance, which is now a community of over 18 million members and growing. All of you continue to inspire us through your ingenuity, through your imagination. And so we put together our own small tribute to celebrate this community that we all belong in. Can we roll the video, please?
We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
The golden age of creativity may be aided by technology, but it's only possible by you, the creators. You have vision, you dream big, and we're privileged to be part of what you do. Thank you for being here at Max, being part of our family, and inspiring us to do our best work. We can create a place that's more beautiful, more colorful, and together we can change the world. And now I'd like to welcome our Chief Product Officer, Scott Belsky. Enjoy Max.
Thank you, Shantanu. Whoa, hi everyone. All right. Let's kick off this Max with just a bit of perspective, all right? Creativity, imagination. I mean, these are the uniquely human traits that gave rise to civilization. Our predecessor species may have been stronger than us, and their brains were technically bigger, but they lacked the key ingredient that allowed people to organize and to collaborate, to solve problems in new ways, and believe in something bigger than themselves. They lacked imagination. The anthropologists believe there was probably some form of brain mutation that allowed us Homo sapiens to imagine things and to conceive of a world beyond the physical. And it was that brain mutation that has allowed us to create. From the cave paintings of Lascaux, the Great Sphinx of Giza, to Michelangelo's David, Hokusai's Great Wave, and Monet's Water Lilies, it's what keeps us creating. As our style evolves and new forms of media rise up, it is this unique trait that brings us all here today, full of visions of possibility and beauty, of connection, of the future that we yearn to bring to life. Our imaginations are unlimited, but there's still something that holds us back. What limits us? Time. Time spent searching the web for reference art, spent formatting and tagging and toiling over chores that inhibit our creativity, spent organizing every element of our work with collaborators and stakeholders, even the time spent learning how to use a product like Photoshop or Premiere Pro. Time is this narrow door that everything we want to create must pass. And so one of our top priorities for Creative Cloud, and a theme of much of what you're going to see today, is to help you conquer time. I mean, we know your time is precious and your aspirations are boundless, so we want Creative Cloud to unleash your full creative potential, and we are so excited to share the very latest with you today. So, are you ready? All right, let's get started. So Creative Cloud's mission, as Shantanu was saying, is creativity for all. And I'm excited to talk about what we're doing for everyone of all ages and levels of experience. We are living in an age in which machines and artificial intelligence will replace many aspects of jobs and many jobs. And to succeed, everyone needs to be outfitted to do what only humans can do: be creative. And that starts in schools. Children around the world must develop creative literacy. They must know how to visually express themselves and stand out with their ideas. And so we are preparing the next generation by deploying Creative Cloud now to more than 15 million students worldwide. We're also fueling this shift with our Spark products, which empower anyone to make compelling, there's a Spark team maybe back there, which empower anyone to make compelling social posts and put together their own videos, posters, and web pages. And so if you haven't tried Spark yet, check it out. Some of the greatest brands and social influencers around the world are using Spark to be creative and share ideas in real time every day on so many platforms. And then there's Photoshop Express, which over the last year has been used more than 1.8 billion times to do amazing things with mobile images. So we are fully committed to bringing creativity to all through these products and more to come. Before we jump into our Pro products and today's themes, I want to express gratitude to the thousands of customers, including many of you, who have helped and shared feedback, participated in betas and user tests, and even let us watch you work. We have spent the last year understanding what frustrates you and obstructs your creativity, what will make you more productive as you work with others, and what you'd like to do with new mediums and techniques. Understanding how you create and what you need helped us define 3 principles for our work this year. First, we are making Creative Cloud faster, more powerful, and more reliable. Second, Creative Cloud now enables you to create anywhere, anytime, with anyone. And third, we're helping you explore new frontiers. So let's start with this first principle, all about performance, which prompts the question: what should you expect from modern tools and services that you use to create? They should start up fast, make your work easier, and be super reliable. As operating systems and hardware evolve, your expectation for power and performance go up, as they should. And we can do a better job of meeting and exceeding these expectations, and we are committed to making it happen. Under the hood, we are fundamentally improving how we build products. We've made great strides this year, and we're excited to have you discover the many, many improvements throughout Creative Cloud. I'm happy to report that we have drastically reduced bugs, improved performance, and attacked crash rates across all of our products. And you will see a difference in things as simple as how quickly a new document loads in Photoshop, how solid and reliable cloud documents are, and how smoothly you can work with thousands of complex assets in XD. And yes, our teams still have a lot of work to do. You will continue to see progress on these fronts, update by update. Okay, now let's talk about creating anytime, anywhere, with anyone. Creativity has always happened on its own terms, wherever and whenever an idea strikes, and has always thrived from collaboration. But for much of the digital era, creative tools have forced us to work alone, bound to our desks. And it's about time that we break through. Through the confinement of the desktop, the inability to create together, and the challenge of sharing assets and staying coordinated with our teams. Today, we will show you what's possible when we remove these limitations. Welcome to a world where you can just take Photoshop on the bus, or paint with realistic oils and watercolors with no mess while you're sitting waiting for the plane, and then finish up on Photoshop Desktop at home. And spoiler alert, we are going to give you the first glimpse ever at how we will extend another one of our most popular apps beyond the desktop. We are also going to share some significant updates today to how you collaborate more efficiently. The new Creative Cloud libraries and the design system technology in Adobe XD help you conquer time in more ways than ever before. They make it easy to share assets and components to ensure consistency, and they empower creative teams to work together seamlessly. Finally, let's talk about exploring new frontiers. One of the most exciting new frontiers in creativity is 3D and immersive creation. And whether it's for mediums like virtual and augmented reality, or designing 3D objects for games or modern e-commerce experiences, Creative Cloud now offers the very best tools to bring your ideas into the third dimension. This year, we welcomed the Substance Suite, often referred to as the Photoshop of 3D, into the Adobe family. And we're launching the first version of Adobe Aero today, which helps you create augmented reality projects using tools you already know, like Photoshop and Dimension. But pushing frontiers isn't just about adopting new tools and creating for new mediums. It's also about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and developing new creative skills. What's the best way to take your skills to the next level or to learn something entirely new? Ultimately, it's actually looking over an expert's shoulder and watching them create. And so we're enabling that kind of learning on a massive scale in Creative Cloud with new features like step-by-step tutorials from master photographers in Lightroom, and we're helping you learn on Behance. Nearly 1 million people viewed live-streamed content on Behance this year, watching on average more than an hour in each session. And next year, we're going to give you the ability to live stream your work directly from your tools, just the same way that the best gamers do using Twitch, so that everyone can learn from you and you can learn from others. And hey, it's not just about learning. I mean, isn't it mesmerizing to watch an artist at work and understand why that happy little tree gets placed there? Well, that's part of the future as well. I could not resist paying homage to Bob Ross, so thanks for indulging me. All right. OK, so you're about to see a lot of improvements to our flagship applications, but Creative Cloud isn't just about the tools. Just as important are all of the services that tie those tools together. So we have made incredible updates to Creative Cloud libraries and the new Creative Cloud desktop app that will make your work so much easier. And I'm going to show you this for myself. So here we are. This is actually the new Creative Cloud desktop application that some of you may have discovered and some of you may have not. And this is really the central place for everything creative. So you can see all of my desktop apps here, but also the mobile apps, web apps, everything are now accessible in one place. I also love the new categories. So this is actually a way for you to find the right tool for you at every level of expertise across every category covered by Creative Cloud. And then these new product pages are essentially micro communities for every single product in Creative Cloud. So I can jump into Photoshop, and then I have just tons of courses, resources, inspiration content, but also links to the forums and top topics and everything else. So don't miss just the way of navigating apps now in Creative Cloud Desktop. Of course, the resource links to services like Stock, Fonts, Behance, everything is all here as well. I also kind of like the new search in Creative Cloud Desktop. So this actually allows you to find, obviously everything right at your fingertips for every search term. And of course, apps, help, content, and everything related to what you're searching. But also all the stock content that you might need based on a search query now can just be accessed here. And then your work. So this is really cool. Creative Cloud libraries, now in almost every application across Creative Cloud. And then now everything from all of your libraries that are shared with you or that you made yourself are all searchable and filterable all from one place in the Creative Cloud Desktop application. Jumping into this new section, your work, I mean, you can see what we're doing here. So this is the Creative Cloud library for Adobe Max 2019. You can see all the graphics, character styles, brushes. I mean, everything that goes into making a conference like this is all aggregated into one place. And of course, I can share this library with anyone. So libraries are super easy to manage. You can drag and drop now. You can really manage libraries centrally, easier than ever before. But you can also now follow public libraries. This is really cool. This is a ways for companies, brands, manufacturers of operating systems to have source of truth libraries that anyone can follow along. So Google Material Design, you actually can see I already synced that one. And, here I have it as well. So it's just a great, again, central way to manage everything creative. The last cool thing I'll just show you is that we are also bringing libraries to third-party apps. And so here I'm in PowerPoint, and you can see here's Creative Cloud. And then finally, I can keep all those folks across teams in sync with library integration in the third-party apps. Pretty cool. So that's the all-new Creative Cloud desktop app. It's on desktop. It's also mobile, and it's available now. And this is just the start. The team has ambitious plans for this app to help you work with others, manage your assets centrally, and more. When you take a step back and consider the breadth of apps that are now linked through Creative Cloud, it's clear that no other service makes creativity so connected.